Hi guys! Welcome back to B&B Spoilers channel. Today, we are diving into an extraordinary and deeply compelling storyline currently unfolding in The Bold and the Beautiful. This intricate plot brings shocking revelations, hidden family ties, and unexpected twists involving Luna, Dylan, Ridge, Steffy, and young Hayes. The drama begins with Dylan, Hayes' schoolteacher, who unknowingly sets into motion a dangerous sequence of events. Dylan innocently makes a critical mistake when she mistakes Luna for nothing more than an exceptionally talented origami artist. Impressed by Luna's apparent skill and unaware of Luna's dangerous criminal past, Dylan naively extends an invitation to Luna, asking her to appear as a special guest speaker at Hayes' classroom. Dylan's innocence leads her to assume that Luna's creative talents are harmless, never suspecting she's inviting danger directly into the lives of her students. However, Dylan's innocent invitation has inadvertently put Hayes at serious risk. Luna, known by viewers for her history as a criminal and for harboring deep resentment towards her half-brother Hayes, eagerly accepts the invitation with malicious intentions. Luna's plan is straightforward and chilling. She intends to use the classroom visit as a perfect opportunity to exact revenge upon Hayes, punishing Finn for repeatedly denying her as his daughter. Yet, as Luna carefully orchestrates her sinister plot, an unexpected twist alters the landscape completely. While conversing casually with Dylan, Luna inadvertently uncovers a shocking family secret. Dylan is, in fact, Ridge Forrester's biological daughter. This revelation carries profound implications. It means Dylan is Steffy's half-sister, an entirely unknown sibling within the Forrester family circle. Neither Ridge nor Dylan has any idea about their shared biological connection. Luna, now armed with this explosive information, suddenly finds herself holding immense power over the Forrester family. This revelation profoundly impacts Luna's original intentions. Initially determined to harm Hayes to punish Finn and Steffy, Luna now reconsiders her motives entirely. Realizing Dylan's hidden identity changes Luna's entire perspective. Luna is keenly aware that revealing Dylan's true parentage could significantly benefit her own position within the Forrester family circle, potentially offering her a chance at redemption and acceptance, something Luna has desperately desired but never previously considered attainable. Luna now decides to abandon her plan to kidnap or harm Hayes. Instead, Luna shifts her strategy, opting to leverage her newfound secret as a bargaining chip for forgiveness and acceptance from Steffy and the broader Forrester family. Luna recognizes the profound value of this information and the emotional impact it could have, particularly on Ridge and Steffy. By bringing to light Dylan's true parentage, Luna believes she could mend relationships and rebuild bridges she previously burned through her earlier misdeeds. Meanwhile, Dylan remains completely unaware of the turmoil and revelations unfolding around her. Dylan has lived her entire life oblivious to the reality of her lineage. Her upbringing, completely separate from Ridge, has left her unaware of any possible ties to the influential Forrester family. Dylan views herself simply as a dedicated educator, passionate about her job and focused entirely on nurturing her students, including young Hayes. Her innocent actions unwittingly place her at the center of one of the most significant family revelations in recent years. Ridge, too, is entirely unaware of Dylan's existence as his daughter. His life, already filled with complicated relationships and emotional turmoil, is about to face another unexpected upheaval. The revelation that Ridge unknowingly has a grown daughter could permanently alter his personal and familial dynamics. This hidden relationship will surely lead to complex emotional ramifications for Ridge, who must grapple with missed opportunities and feelings of profound regret over never knowing Dylan existed. Luna's change of heart marks a significant character evolution. Initially, Luna's motivation had been entirely driven by bitterness and resentment. However, discovering Dylan's secret identity opens new emotional avenues for Luna. For the first time, Luna contemplates the genuine possibility of redemption and forgiveness. Her character, previously consumed by darkness and revenge, now stands at a moral crossroads, deciding between vengeance and the possibility of acceptance, forgiveness, and reconciliation with those she once sought to harm. Strategically, Luna decides to approach Steffy directly. Luna carefully crafts her revelation, presenting the secret about Dylan and Ridge as a peace offering and genuine gesture of reconciliation. She clearly emphasizes her changed intentions, pleading for forgiveness and acceptance. Luna argues persuasively that she no longer desires revenge, recognizing the futility of further violence or kidnapping. Instead, she genuinely hopes her revelation of Dylan's parentage can heal wounds rather than create them. Steffy, initially skeptical and suspicious, gradually recognizes the sincerity in Luna's intentions. Steffy is deeply impacted by Luna's revelation regarding Dylan. The discovery that she has another sister shocks Steffy profoundly. Yet, despite her initial caution, Steffy gradually appreciates Luna's newfound honesty and vulnerability. For the first time, Steffy glimpses the humanity behind Luna's previously violent actions. Though cautious, Steffy is moved by Luna's plea for forgiveness and redemption. This news soon reaches Ridge, causing him immense emotional upheaval. Ridge struggles intensely upon learning he has an unknown daughter. Dylan's existence profoundly affects Ridge's emotional state, forcing him to confront difficult realities about his past decisions, relationships, and personal responsibilities. Ridge experiences guilt, regret, confusion, and curiosity simultaneously, compelled to understand and know Dylan. Ridge's relationship with his existing children, particularly Steffy and Thomas, is also significantly impacted as they must navigate this new family reality alongside their father. As Ridge wrestles emotionally with this unexpected revelation, Dylan herself faces complex emotional reactions upon discovering her true lineage. Initially shocked and confused, Dylan grapples with anger toward those who concealed the truth about her parentage. Yet gradually, Dylan embraces the complexity of her new reality, determined to forge genuine relationships with Ridge, Steffy, and other family members she never knew existed. This revelation profoundly reshapes family dynamics across the entire Forrester clan. Ridge and Steffy's existing relationships deepen significantly as they bond over integrating Dylan into their lives. Ridge must balance his emotional journey toward Dylan with the sensitivities of Steffy and other family members. Meanwhile, Luna continues her path toward redemption, demonstrating sincere efforts to integrate peacefully into the family and repair damaged relationships. For Finn, Dylan's revelation has complex emotional repercussions. His initial fear regarding Hayes' safety is alleviated, replaced by gratitude toward Dylan's accidental role in preventing a dangerous situation. Yet Finn remains cautious toward Luna, uncertain whether to fully trust her newfound intentions. Finn's emotional journey involves reconciling relief at Hayes' safety with continued vigilance and caution around Luna. Ultimately, this dramatic plotline emphasizes themes of redemption, forgiveness, hidden familial bonds, and emotional reconciliation. Luna's transformation from villain to potential family ally offers compelling character development, promising powerful emotional scenes and significant relationship shifts. Ridge's emotional evolution in response to discovering Dylan's existence promises similarly profound developments, challenging and enriching his relationships across the board. Dylan's discovery of her parentage reshapes her identity and emotional landscape dramatically. Her journey to acceptance, forgiveness, and emotional integration with the Forrester family offers viewers compelling and heartfelt storytelling. This intricate narrative continues providing emotional richness, powerful confrontations, and deeply meaningful character growth. Next, we will immerse ourselves in the tantalizing twists and turns of The Bold and the Beautiful, where the return of Daphne Rose threatens to upend lives and love in Los Angeles. This episode teases high drama, as Daphne's potential comeback to Forrester Creations stirs tension among the newly engaged Hope Logan and Carter Walton, with Steffy Forrester driving the decision for business gains. Meanwhile, Deacon Sharp casts a skeptical eye on Hope's engagement, adding another layer of emotional complexity. With fresh perspectives, inventive details, and expanded narratives, let's dive into the heart of this soap opera saga, where romance, rivalry, and corporate ambition collide in spectacular fashion. Daphne Rose's return sparks business and personal firestorms. At the sleek headquarters of Forrester Creations, where fashion empires are built and broken, Steffy Forrester is on a mission to revitalize the company's offerings with a familiar face, Daphne Rose. In a recent phone call, Steffy extended an olive branch to Daphne, urging her to return to LA with a promise of showcasing a groundbreaking men's cologne line that could redefine their market presence. The fragrance, infused with bold notes of vetiver and leather, has already garnered buzz among insiders, and Steffy knows Daphne's star power is the key to turning whispers into a roaring success. For Steffy, this is a calculated business move, a chance to bolster Forrester's bottom line in a competitive industry. She envisions packed launch events and skyrocketing sales, her ambition blinding her to the personal ramifications of Daphne's re-entry. But not everyone shares her enthusiasm, as the decision ignites a firestorm of emotions among her colleagues, particularly the newly engaged couple at the heart of the company's recent dramas. Hope Logan, seated in a tense boardroom meeting with Carter Walton by her side, feels her stomach churn at the mere mention of Daphne's name. Her fingers intertwine with Carter's under the conference table, a quiet act of reassurance that Steffy openly frowns upon as unprofessional amidst the corporate setting. Hope's mind races with memories of past betrayals, her heart still tender from the wounds inflicted when Daphne's allure once captivated Carter. She argues passionately that personal relationships should take precedence over profit margins, her voice trembling with a mix of fear and defiance. Who can blame her for worrying when the ghosts of old attractions loom so large? Steffy, ever the pragmatist, remains unmoved by Hope's emotional plea, managing to coax both Hope and Carter into a reluctant agreement to welcome Daphne back. Carter, attempting to soothe Hope's fears, leans in with a gentle whisper, assuring her that their engagement is a fortress Daphne cannot breach. Yet, the doubt lingering in Hope's eyes and in the minds of fan suggests that this promise may be tested sooner than anyone expects. Carter's wavering resolve and Steffy's firm stance. The agreement, however, is far from the end of the debate. In the latest episode, Carter finds himself at odds with Steffy and Ridge Forrester. His unease palpable, he approaches the co-CEOs in the expansive Forrester loft, overlooking the bustling design floor below. Carter's voice carries a rare edge. He revisits the decision to bring Daphne back, subtly urging them to reconsider for Hope's sake. He paints a picture of a workplace tainted by unresolved personal history, arguing that the potential fallout could damage morale more than any cologne could boost sales. But Steffy, standing firm with her arms crossed and a steely glint in her eye, shuts down his concerns with cold logic. She declares that Hope's feelings, while valid, cannot derail a strategic move poised to elevate Forrester Creations' financial standing. Ridge, though quieter, nods in agreement, his mind seemingly elsewhere as family tensions weigh on him. Steffy's focus remains on securing Daphne's commitment, her determination a force that even Carter's earnest pleas cannot sway. Steffy's persistence in negotiations with Daphne reveals another layer of complexity. During their charged phone conversation, conducted against the backdrop of Steffy's minimalist office adorned with fashion sketches, she casually drops the bombshell of Hope and Carter's engagement. The news lands like a thunderclap on Daphne's end, her silence stretching across the line before she responds with a bitter edge. She reminds Steffy of why she fled LA in the first place. Her unrequited feelings for Carter, who ultimately chose Hope, left her heart in tatters. Daphne insists the cologne can sell without her physical presence, her voice cracking as she confesses that returning to Forrester would mean facing a daily torment of seeing Carter with someone else. Steffy, sensing hesitation, pushes gently but firmly, believing Daphne's talent is worth the personal cost. But as the call ends, Daphne's resolve crumbles, her mind spiraling into a montage of tender memorious-haired glances in the design studio, a stolen kiss under dim lights, and Carter's voice calling her remarkable. These flashbacks, vivid and haunting, suggest that staying away might be an impossible feat. Daphne's inevitable return and wedding crash speculations. As Daphne wrestles with her emotions from afar, lounging in a quaint European cafe with the scent of espresso lingering, her gaze distant, it becomes clear that Steffy's offer has struck a chord deeper than mere business. She toys with a pendant Carter once admired, her thoughts circling back to the possibility that this invitation is a cosmic nudge to return to LA and reclaim what she lost. Fans, too, have noted the actress's consistent presence in the contract credits, a telltale hint that Daphne's absence was never meant to be permanent. With Hope and Carter's wedding not yet on the immediate horizon, the window for Daphne to stir trouble remains wide open. Could her return, initially framed as a professional endeavor, morph into a personal crusade to win Carter back? The specter of her crashing, Hope's big day looms large, a dramatic vision of Daphne in a sleek, attention-grabbing gown, stepping into the ceremony with a look that could shatter vows before they're even spoken. The idea of Daphne disrupting Hope and Carter's nuptials isn't just speculation, it's a powder keg of potential drama. Imagine the gasps of guests at an outdoor wedding venue, nestled in the rolling hills outside LA, as Daphne's unexpected arrival halts the string quartet mid-note. Her presence could reignite old sparks, forcing Carter to confront feelings he thought were buried, while Hope grapples with a public test of trust on what should be her happiest day. Whether Daphne's intentions are fueled by love or a desire for closure, Her return promises to be a catalyst for chaos. The stage is set for a showdown that could redefine relationships at Forrester Creations. Leaving fans eagerly awaiting the moment she steps off the plane and back into this tangled web of desire and deception. Deacon's doubts cast shadows on Hope's joy. Amidst the corporate intrigue, a more intimate conflict brews at Il Giardino, the beloved local haunt where secrets are often shared over plates of fettuccine. Hope Logan, her face glowing with the thrill of new love, visits her father, Deacon Sharp, to share the dazzling news of her engagement to Carter. She extends her hand. The engagement ring, a delicate band, with a shimmering emerald-cut diamond catching the soft light of the restaurant's lanterns as Deacon examines it with a mix of awe and apprehension. Rather than erupting in unqualified joy, Deacon's reaction is tempered by concern, his brow furrowing as he searches his daughter's eyes for any hint of doubt. He questions whether she's truly certain about this union, his gravelly voice carrying the weight of a father's protective instinct. Deacon recalls the not-so-distant drama at Forrester Creations, where Carter's actions played a role in Hope's professional downfall, leading to her firing and a cascade of heartbreak. His words are a gentle push, urging her to reconsider if this is the right path so soon after such turmoil. Hope, sensing the depth of Deacon's worrying, responds with a blend of patience and determination, assuring him that she and Carter have weathered their storms and emerged stronger. She paints a picture of a future filled with collaborative dreams at Forrester, where they're working to revive her cherished line, "Hope for the future," as a testament to their shared vision. Yet, Deacon's unease lingers like a storm cloud, his memories of seeing Hope shattered by Carter's past misstep with Daphne rose too vivid to ignore. He admits that a parent's impulse is to shield their child from pain, a sentiment that softens Hope's defenses as she squeezes his hand in gratitude for his unwavering support. As they part with a heartfelt embrace, Deacon's smile masks a silent fear that history could repeat itself, setting the stage for a father-daughter dynamic that promises to add emotional depth to Hope's journey toward the altar. A brewing storm of love and conflict, as the bold and the beautiful builds toward its next explosive chapters. The intersecting storylines of Daphne Rose's potential return and Hope Logan's engagement to Carter Walton weave a narrative of suspense and raw emotion. Steffy Forrester's relentless pursuit of business success at Forrester Creations threatens to unravel personal bonds, with Carter caught between loyalty to Hope and pressure from above. Daphne's haunted flashbacks and inevitable journey back to LA hint at a storm that could strike at the heart of Hope and Carter's wedding plans, while Deacon Sharp's protective doubts add a poignant layer of family tension to an already fraught situation. Next, we will uncover the gripping turmoil brewing in the bold and the beautiful, where Steffy Forrester's dream life with Finn is under siege by his dangerous family ties, particularly the menacing presence of his recently revealed daughter, Luna. As Steffy grapples with protecting her children amidst escalating threats, her bond with Finn is tested, while Liam Spencer lingers on the sidelines, offering a potential lifeline. With newly crafted details, expanded emotional depth, and inventive twists, let's dive into the heart of this emotional roller coaster that could redefine relationships and spark long-awaited reunions for fans of Steffy and Liam, affectionately known as Steam. Steffy's dream shattered by Finn's dangerous kin. In the sunlit elegance of the Forrester estate, where love and turmoil often intertwine, Steffy Forrester thought she had found her forever with John Finn Finnegan, a man whose charm and devotion painted a picture of perfect marital bliss. Their romance, filled with tender beach sidewalks and whispered promises under the stars, seemed unshakable. Yet, the dark shadows cast by Finn's relatives have turned their idyllic life into a living nightmare. Finn's birth mother, Sheila Carter, has long been a source of terror with her sinister schemes, but the recent emergence of Luna, Finn's disturbed daughter, has escalated the danger to unprecedented levels. Luna's volatile presence has shattered the tranquility of Steffy and Finn's home, transforming every day into a battle for safety. Despite the chaos, Steffy has stood resolutely by Finn's side, her heart bound to him by a love that has weathered countless storms. Her determination to preserve their family shines through in every reassuring glance she shares with Finn, even as worrying etches deeper lines into her face. However, the stakes have never been higher. Luna, unhinged and consumed by a twisted vendetta, has fixated her psychotic gaze on Steffy and Finn's young son, Hayes. Her obsession stems from a delusional belief that Steffy is the barrier preventing Finn from embracing her as family. This isn't just a petty grudge. Luna's past actions, including the chilling kidnappings of Steffy herself and the brutal murders of Tom and Hollis at Il Giardino, paint her as a lethal threat. Steffy, who once faced Luna's wrath locked in a dank warehouse with only her resolve to survive, now lives in constant fear for Hayes, double-checking locks each night and jumping at every unexpected noise. Luna refuses to acknowledge that her own criminal behavior has driven Finn to reject her, instead directing her rage at Steffy. As the tension mounts, Steffy's resolve to stand by Finn is pushed to its breaking point, her protective maternal instincts clashing violently with her love for her husband. The growing threat of Luna and Finn's helplessness. Luna's escalating menace casts a dark cloud over every moment of Steffy's life, from quiet mornings in their Ocean View home to the bustling corridors of Forrester Creations. Despite Finn's unwavering commitment to his wife and children, his efforts to shield them are undermined by Luna's relentless pursuit. Finn, a doctor whose hands are meant for healing, finds himself powerless against the storm his daughter has unleashed, his frustration palpable. He paces the living room late at night, grappling with guilt over his inability to control his own flesh and blood. He has made it clear to Luna through heated confrontations at neutral locations like the local park that she has no place in their lives after her heinous acts. Yet, Luna's refusal to accept rejection fuels her dangerous fixation. Her chilling notes slipped under their door or left on Steffy's car windshield, serving as constant reminders of the peril lurking just beyond their reach. Steffy, caught in this web of fear, begins to see the harsh reality of her situation through tear-blurred eyes. Each day with Finn, though filled with love, becomes synonymous with danger, especially as Luna's threats grow bolder. Whispered rumors of her staking out Hayes' preschool send shivers down Steffy's spine. The weight of protecting not just herself, but her innocent children, Hayes and Kelly, becomes an unbearable burden. She confides in close friends at Forrester, her voice trembling over coffee in the break room, that she might have to make an unthinkable choice. The notion of stepping away from Finn, the man she adores, creeps into her thoughts during sleepless nights as she weighs the safety of her family against the ache of a broken heart. Could this be the moment where love, no matter how profound, must yield to the primal need to protect her young ones from a life of constant jeopardy? Liam's quiet presence and rekindled connection. Amidst this storm, Liam Spencer emerges as a silent anchor on the periphery of Steffy's chaotic world. Diagnosed with a terminal brain tumor, Liam has been residing with Steffy and Finn in their sprawling cliffside home. A temporary arrangement born from compassion and a desire to maximize his remaining time with his daughter, Kelly, whom he shares with Steffy. The diagnosis hangs over him like a dark veil, yet it has also rekindled a profound connection between him and Steffy, rooted in shared history and unspoken understanding. Their interactions, once marked by playful banter, now carry a poignant depth. Quiet evenings, spent assembling puzzles with Kelly or sharing nostalgic laughs over old photo albums in the softly lit living room. Though their bond remains platonic for now, with Steffy's loyalty to Finn unbroken, the undercurrent of something deeper simmers just beneath the surface, noticeable in the way their hands brush while passing a mug of tea. Liam's presence is more than just a comforting familiarity. It's a testament to his enduring care for Steffy and her children. His fierce protectiveness comes alive in small but powerful ways, standing guard during school drop-offs, ensuring Hayes and Kelly are never alone in the yard, and offering Steffy a shoulder to lean on during late-night conversations when Finn is on hospital shifts. Steffy finds herself moved by Liam's quiet strength, especially as he battles his own health crisis with a bravery that inspires her. Each act of kindness, like when he distracts Hayes with silly stories to ease Steffy's frayed nerves, chips away at the walls she's built around her heart. If Luna's next strike, perhaps a terrifying near-miss involving Hayes at a crowded park, pushes Steffy to her limit, Liam stands ready as a safe harbor. His presence a reminder of a life once shared and a potential future free from the specter of Finn's dangerous lineage. A heart-wrenching decision looms for Steffy. The looming threat of Luna's next move forces Steffy to confront a decision that could alter the course of her life. As she tucks Hayes into bed each night, kissing his forehead with a whispered promise to keep him safe, the realization dawns that her deep love for Finn might not be enough to shield her family from his lethal family ties. Imagining a scenario where Luna breaches their security, perhaps sneaking into a family barbecue through a forgotten gate, sends Steffy into a spiral of dread, her hands trembling as she clutches a family photo. The idea of separating from Finn, once unthinkable, now feels like a bitter necessity, a sacrifice for the sake of Kelly and Hayes' future. She envisions tearful late-night talks with Finn, their voices hushed in the moonlit kitchen, as she pleads for him to understand that her departure isn't about a lack of love, but a desperate bid for safety. The pain of such a split would cut deep, yet the image of her children growing up without fear offers a sliver of solace. Having Liam waiting in the wings softens the blow of this potential heartbreak. His steady, familiar presence always there with a comforting word or a shared memory of simpler times at the cabin provides Steffy with a soft landing spot should she choose to leave Finn. Liam, despite his grave prognosis, represents a return to stability, a life where danger doesn't lurk around every corner. The possibility of moving forward with him, should she end things with Finn, isn't just a fallback. It's a rekindling of a bond that Steam fans have championed for years. Picture a poignant scene under the willow tree in their backyard, where Steffy and Liam share a quiet moment of understanding, their hands clasping as they acknowledge a love that never fully faded. Of course, fans hold on to hope for a miracle cure for Liam's condition, a plot twist that could defy the grim forecast and pave the way for a reunion long in the making. After all, in the world of soap operas, heroes like Liam rarely meet a permanent end, do they? A future fraught with drama and hope. As The Bold and the Beautiful unfolds this emotionally charged storyline, the clash of love, danger, and sacrifice keeps viewers on the edge of their seats. Steffy Forrester stands at a crossroads, torn between her unwavering devotion to Finn and the urgent need to protect her children from Luna's unrelenting threats. Finn's helplessness against his psychotic daughter amplifies the stakes, while Liam Spencer's rekindled connection with Steffy offers a glimmer of an alternative futuria safe haven amidst the chaos. Every setting, from the tense quiet of their coastal home to the nostalgic warmth of shared family spaces, underscores the gravity of Steffy's impending decision. Will Luna's next act of malice be the final push that drives Steffy away from Finn? Can Liam's quiet strength and enduring love become the foundation of a new chapter for Steffy and her kids? And might a miraculous turn spare Liam, fulfilling the Steam reunion fans have awaited with bated breath? These unanswered questions fuel anticipation for the episodes ahead.